Well, hello, my beautiful earth signs, my beautiful lost divine feminines. This reading is for you. Whether you're lost in your twin flame journey, lost in your awakening, spiritual awakening, or ascension, this is for you. Well, it's very general, so we'll see what comes up. So if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's meant for somebody else. And this is also good for the earth sign if you have an earth Venus in an earth sign, or if your moon and rising is in your or is an earth sign. Okay, so I have the Palo Santo and the Sage. I'm sorry, I'm really tired, guys, but I am going to do this for you. I really want to, so that's why I'm here, tired and all. We'll get through it together. Okay. It's funny because, like, when I'm tired and I want to, like, listen to YouTube or do YouTube videos, I totally, like, I'll go to bed and just kind of, like, I know it's, oops, so much ash. I'll, like, you know, just put my phone on. I normally, like, I like to listen to meditations to, like, fall asleep to. And they help me kind of, like, unwind. And being an empath and intuitive, it's like nighttime sometimes is, like, not the worst time, but that's where, like, all these thoughts just come rushing to my head and just like, stop, I want to go to sleep. So those meditation videos, like the sleep music and stuff, helps so much. Even the guided meditations, those are so cool. And they have, like, all these, like, healing videos. I don't know if you're into Abraham Hicks or, like, Louise Hayes, and even Doreen Virtue has beautiful guided meditations. Okay, so let's get to it. Angels, spirit guides, what messages? Okay, so this card came flipped over, so I'm going to take it. What messages do you have for beautiful earth signs that feel lost, or beautiful divine feminine earth signs that feel lost? What messages do you have? What messages do you have for beautiful earth signs? And I'll try to timestamp it so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this. That is super weird. Because this was just like, it flipped over without me even realizing it. Okay. And this would be a good video to kind of lay your head and rest your head and maybe fall asleep too. I don't know. Somebody needs to make a decision. Okay. What else? Earth signs. I've been doing a lot of earth sign readings lately, and that Two of Swords keeps popping up. So I get it. I don't know if, I mean, I'm familiar with earth signs, but, like, I feel like Taurus is the one that takes the longest time of, like, making a decision, which is good because they're looking at all aspects of the situation. They're very, very logical and what's that word? Methodical about it. Like, they don't just act on emotion or their heart. They're not like Leos. Like, I'm a Leo. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I just said I'm a Leo and look what came out. The Leo card. I'm a fool. Okay, Virgo. That's crazy that happened. But what was I saying? I'm such a freaking squirrel type person. Yeah, so very, like, logical, and, like, you don't only think with your heart, you know, it's like you weigh your head and your heart type situation. It's like a head over heart type decision. I feel like that's what you leave it up to. Sometimes, not all the time, not all Tauruses. I'm a Taurus rising. I'm a Leo sun, Libra moon, Taurus rising, so it's like I let my heart lead the way in most cases. But like a Taurus, I am very slow to change. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love adventure, I do like change, but when it comes down to it and I actually have to do it, there's a little bit of hesitance there, and there's a little bit of stubbornness there. I am stubborn in my thoughts and in my feelings, for sure stubborn, but I don't know, like, and like with my Libra moon, I don't know, like, I get along with a lot of Libras. Like, some of my best friends are mostly Libras. It's crazy. Okay, give me one more, please, Spirit. And don't worry, just because I'm talking about myself doesn't mean that my energy will come out. Well, it did, but with the Sun card, but not all of it. So you got some Earth there. Okay. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck? Woohoo! Yay! This is beautiful, you guys. Okay, I know some Earth signs, so I'm really happy that that came out for them. My sister's a Taurus, so I wonder if anything's going to come out for her. I hope you're watching. If not, I'm going to make you watch, and I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's stop talking about me. Why is the Two of Wands here in the reverse with the Hermit? Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse with the Hermit in reverse? And nothing wants to come out. This is weird. This is like one of the longer, like, clarifier. Oh, okay, there it is. Cards. Because that's why it took forever, because of this night, this energy. Slow ass. No, I'm kidding. Why is the Wheel of Fortune card here with the Magician in reverse? Well, we're not taking those. Why is the... Okay, for sure. What else? Okay, well, we'll leave that there. But this one was the one that flipped over, and we'll just kind of like leave this here just in case. All right, Temperance with the Ace of Swords. Somebody's taking their sweet-ass time, right? I shit you not. This card flipped over. Same card. So that's a strong message there. Two of Swords with the Moon in reverse and Judgment. Okay. Somebody really seen some anxiety and fear and finally going to be able to make a decision. Okay, we'll get to it in a minute. The Sun card with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Holy shit. I don't even want to pick it up, you guys. All right. Check it out. Okay. Now, let me sit with this for a minute. Sorry about that, my lovely Earth signs. I had dropped this deck and clarified the Nine of Cups, and this is what clarified it, the World. So I feel like the overall energy for you guys is definitely you're wishing for a new cycle or an old cycle to finish. So it's like completion. Like, you're okay, like I'm over this now, I'm over this energy, like, can we just get on with it? Like, I'm wishing for this new beginning already. Yeah, that's what I get. So you're lost because I feel like even though you're wishing for this new beginning, you're afraid. Like you're afraid of change. And that song keeps playing in my head with the Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, the Landslide. I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you. That's totally like Earth sign, I feel. Anyway, that's the song that's playing in my head right now. Even if it's like not... I feel like it's a karmic cycle. Like, I'm just going to put it out there because it's the World card. So I feel like it's like a karmic cycle that needs to be ended or that you want to end. But you're lost because you're afraid of changing. You're afraid of the unknown. you're so used to your creature comforts, you know? But, and this is what this card is too. If we, now that we can get into it, this is the Two of Wands in reverse. It's fear of the unknown. It's, you know, it's lack of seeing the bigger picture. You don't know. You're afraid to move forward or to make a decision because you don't know. You're not used to this. You're not used to the change. And it's almost making you kind of like withdraw. It's making you kind of go into hermit mode and kind of isolate yourself. But you're going to get out of that energy for sure. Slowly but surely you'll get out of it because the Knight of Pentacles is here. And I feel like this Knight of Pentacles will bring some sort of clarity or some sort of answer or some sort of offer that will get you out of that. So that's really good. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. And it's with the Magician in the reverse. So I feel as if, oh, and it's with the Devil card in reverse and the Knight of Swords. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the Knight of Swords, to be honest with you, because it's like an afterthought. So after I get into this, and I'll touch base real quick. So the Devil is in reverse. So I feel like there was a situation that you had no control over, a situation that you're breaking free from, and I also feel like it's fated because it's a Wheel of Fortune, it's in your favor. So whatever situation that you're breaking free and away from is in your favor, and I feel like you had no control. Like you felt like because generally speaking, you know, the Magician is the one who knows how to use their tools that they have available to them and knows how to manifest. But in the reverse, they can't manifest it, and they have the tools available to them, they just can't do it. And I feel like whatever cycle that you're in, this person almost made you feel trapped and like unable to be who you really are and to use your power, if that makes any sense. But you're breaking away again, and I feel like it's like a fast-paced movement. Like you're coming in hot or you're leaving hot. you're walking. You know, you're either way. There's movement. There's fast movement, and you're taking charge of the situation. So that's that. And then with the Temperance card, with the Ace of Swords, and clarified by the Ace of Swords, it's like, hello, mental clarity, victory, yeah, raw power. Like, the Temperance card is just what it is. It's patience. It's divine timing. So, and I think, honestly, like, unless you have, like, some sort of other stuff in your chart, or if that's just the way you are, if you're naturally an impatient person, I don't necessarily feel like earth signs are impatient. I feel as if anything, they're the opposite. They are patient. I feel like you've been patiently waiting for some sort of message of clarity you've been wanting to receive. That's why you feel a little lost, because it's like, okay, I'm patient, I'm waiting, when is this going to come? You know, when is this truth, mental clarity, when is this going to come? But I feel like this is why you also feel lost, because you don't have the answers that you're seeking. Again, with the Hermit card in reverse, it's again like with the whole, like, you feel lost, you feel like you're afraid of the unknown. But I feel like you're waiting for this mental clarity, and I feel like it's going to happen because it was clarified by its own dang card, which is always really cool to see. So this is Spirit way of telling you, just have patience. In divine timing, when things are supposed to happen, you'll see the light at the end of the day. You know, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel and the dawning of a new day. Like, you'll be like, like, yeah, this is awesome. The clouds part, you have the mental clarity, and you're like, finally, this is the moment I've been waiting for. This is the truth that I've been seeking. But then it's like, okay, so you have these two swords, right? Okay. Well, you have these two swords. So I feel as if this truth is going to propel you into making a decision, or this clarity is going to propel you into making a decision, because it's like, I was lost, I didn't know what direction to take, or I didn't know which decision to make, and that rhymed. I'm sorry, I'm such a freaking nerd. Okay. I lost my own train of thought because I was being a jerk. I'm sorry. Okay, so two swords here. Two swords here. So this truth This mental clarity is going to propel you into making a decision finally that you've been blindfolded to. That, in a sense, you weren't able to see it. I thought I saw a face in my window. That was weird. Okay, guys. Holy shit, that freaked me out. Excuse the mess, but I am going to point it. Yeah, we have a lot of mess right here. We had people over. There was a face. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. All right. Ew, how embarrassing. You guys saw my dirty ass kitchen. It'll be clean in the morning. It's been a long day. We had a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, like I said, I'm a squirrel type of person. So, back to the decision. That was really creepy, you guys. Maybe that was a sign. I don't know. I don't know how to take that, honestly. But I do know how to take these cards. And I know that whatever that you, again, had fear over, this mental clarity, this truth is going to propel you into finally being able to make a decision that you're no longer afraid to make. Does that make sense? You're going to be enlightened by this. You're going to be enlightened by this truth, by this clarity, and you're going to be like, ah, thank God. That's what I was waiting for. Something is here. I keep seeing something in the corner of my eye, and that's my one of my gifts. I can see stuff sometimes, but like sometimes it's kind of creepy. Obviously, I can never get used to it. But okay, so whew, I'm sorry, guys. I need to like ground my energy right now because it's a little off-putting. It's not a bad energy. It's just like curious. I feel like it might be. I've never like felt this energy visit before, so it's not for me. Anyway. Okay, so you're not welcomed here. Go away. I'm going to light my Palo Santo. This happens to me a lot. Okay. And my family can definitely validate that for me. I don't need to go into detail, but anyway. So, yeah, this is very much so going to give you enlightenment, this truth coming to you, this message that you've been so patiently waiting for. You're finally going to be able to be like, all right, I'm not afraid anymore. I can do this. Let's go. It may see some secrets might be revealed. It might be a secret that's revealed. Whatever that was done in the dark is brought to the light. I kind of feel. And you know what? This is super weird because, like, you have the Bliss card, you have the Sun card. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, or even a fire sign, or maybe I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what message is trying to come through right now. I felt like whatever you couldn't focus on before, or whatever, like, kind of like led you astray from your focus or your direction. I feel like that is parting with you. And normally speaking, obviously, this is the kind of like a separation in the reverse, but I feel like since it was clarified by the Wheel of Fortune also, and I don't really, okay, I'll just say it. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, or this could be you, it's like you're leaving somebody to go to your true path, or like you're leaving, or somebody that you're dealing with is the reason why the clarity and the truth came out is because, okay, they're leaving their karmic. They're like leaving their karmic, and that's why you're happy. I mean, honestly, that's the like feeling I get. I don't mean to laugh because it's like painful either way. Breakups are painful, whoever they're with. So I don't mean to laugh about it, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that this energy is like making me stop and say, okay, this is what it is. Like, this is the answers that I have, and this is it. So if you were lost because you were afraid to make a decision, I feel like now I can kind of see, now I have the clarity of the reading more so than I did before. You're wishing for somebody's karmic cycle to end. You're lost because you're lost without your soul counterpart. Holy crap. That's why you're afraid of changing from your situation, because they weren't changing from theirs. And they are. And so you're like, okay, so if you break away, if you break the chains of codependency and toxicity, then I can too. So this really makes me feel like it's a twin flame situation. And I know I keep repeating that. And it was in the other video too, but I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you can't deny that if you're mirroring each other. So like, that's what I'm getting. Like if you decide to, like you're waiting for them to leave their karmic so you can leave theirs or yours. So I'm sorry, let me repeat that. You're wishing for a karmic cycle to end so you can make a full decision as to what direction you want to go to. Is that right? I mean, like saying it out loud kind of sucks, but I feel like it's fated because of the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card. It's divine timing. So, I mean, what can I say? Like it hurts like for all parties involved on each side, but I feel like you guys are breaking away for the greater good. Like it's best for everybody to break away from their old karmic cycle so they can start anew for all parties involved. And I feel like it's going to bring bliss, like ultimate happiness. Yeah, and you might even get a kid out of it. I don't know. So, not a kick, but a kid. So, maybe you're meant to like have a child with this person. I don't know. Shit. That's heavy, you guys. But in a good way, I guess. I mean, I feel bad, but things happen for a reason, right? Things are divinely guided. Yeah, so that's the clarity. That's why you were lost, because you didn't know what to do. And I can keep repeating it. I mean, I could recap, but you already know. And we're at 14 minutes, or this clip, actually, so it's longer. Okay, so I'll stop rambling. But dude, that was gnarly, though, the face in the window. Didn't I just say something about kids? Or a child? Indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So maybe you're going to have an indigo child with this person. I don't know. It's kind of cool. What else? What else do you got for us? This card came out earlier. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So that's another message of whatever you're thinking about right now, wherever you're at watching this at home or wherever. Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. Hello from heaven, Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. I actually haven't seen this card yet. I mean, I use these cards all the time. Excuse me. Somebody wants to say something to you. Holy shit, maybe that's the person that was in my house. Hi from heaven. That's freaking gnarly, dude. Like, that's crazy. Holy shit. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their blessings. Somebody straight up motherfucking interrupted my reading to say hi to you. Whoever that resonates with, I don't know. And excuse my language, I'm sorry. That's kind of cool, though. And with Michael here, Archangel Michael, shout out to Michael. Whoop. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Well, that better be me, because apparently people like to come in and say hi. So thank you for protecting us and protecting our beautiful earth signs. Okay. And let's, for shits and giggles, let's do some Lover's Oracle. Okay, what messages do you have for a lovely... Oh, okay, there you go. You have romance, Cupid arrow strikes, the coming together of a union perhaps, who knows? It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give it to yourself. That's always good. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So it's always cut the old out, you know, the energy, make room for the new. Right now is a good time to set your intentions for new things to come in because of the new moon. So if you got to do that tonight, light a candle, let your candles do your candle work, whatever you got to do. Do it. Get to it. I love you guys. Have a good night.